Yo, what's going on, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, Rian Johnson talks The Last Jedi, Daniel Craig forgets his accent in Knives Out, and a message on how you can save lives from NHTSA, presented by NHTSA. Let's drop it. Director Rian Johnson just can't get enough of his Star Wars legacy, with him speaking on The Last Jedi on its 5th anniversary. Now, during an interview with Empire magazine, Johnson said, quote, "I'm even more proud of it 5 years on. When I was up at bat, I really swung at the ball." This man's using a baseball analogy for Star Wars. Anyway, The Last Jedi was the follow-up to The Force Awakens, which continued the story of Rey, Poe, and Finn, and wasn't afraid to take the story in unexpected directions. Now, going further in depth about his take on the Star Wars mythology, Johnson said, quote, "The ultimate intent was not to strip away. The intent was to get to the basic, fundamental power of myth. And ultimately, I hope the film is an affirmation of the power of the myth of Star Wars in our lives." Now, in The Last Jedi, we see Luke Skywalker's return and ultimate sacrifice play out, which turns him into a symbol of hope for the resistance forces. Now, I want to know, what do y'all think about the movie? What did y'all think about it 5 years later? Now, let us know in the comments down below. All right, now in other news, Daniel Craig apparently forgot his accent just before filming Glass Onion. Now, Glass Onion is the sequel to Knives Out, set to premiere on Netflix in December. While speaking with Empire, Craig said, quote, "I went away to work with an accent coach for 3 or 4 months before we started shooting. I'd forgotten the accent and I didn't want to do a pastiche. I wanted to make it as grounded and as anchored in reality as possible." Well, that's good, and honestly, it's no surprise he might have forgotten how to do the accent. Now, when you're in high demand as an actor, sometimes a little refresher course is all you need to hop back into the role. And finally, Labor Day weekend is coming up, and I, for one, will be enjoying a very nice break after all the exciting news from Gamescom and catching up on some games that I've had on my backlog for far too long. Now, whether you're exploring a quirky city as a cute feline friend or setting up a watch party for the latest Tolkien adventure, please be safe this Labor Day weekend and drive sober. Now, make a plan for a safe and sober ride home for you or anyone that could be impaired to avoid a DUI, the possibility of a crash, or worse, killing someone. Now, look out for yourself and those around you. Now, if you see someone about to drive while impaired by marijuana, take their keys away and help them get a safe ride home. Now, plan ahead and designate a sober driver or use a rideshare service to get home safely to prevent fines and even jail time. So have fun, stay safe, and remember, if you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. And that was your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson. Thank y'all for watching. Now, you're all caught up on today's news, so please check out our previous video. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.